Welcome to second feedback of my iron friend. First small fix needed for the runes. You got the runes right except for the stats. Cooldown is optional, but personally I will recommend attack speed just because it helps you farm little bit easier and Ornn doesn't too heavily rely on cooldown. The main problem though is on next 2. Singed is AP champion. So you should be taking double magic resist. I always recommend taking armor or magic resist instead of health. Personally I never understand why you ever need the health rune. Now let's go take a look at the game. First mistake is very common mistake in low elo. Never spend your skill point at level 1 until you need to use the skill. You'll need different skills for different situations. In this case you're going to help jungler with the leash. So starting with W would have been better. W does percentage health damage. So it's very good at doing sudden burst. So use it to help leash or quick trade in lane. I'll show you how much difference it makes between the two skills. I used same runes and items as you did for this test. W auto did 582 damage. Q auto did 149 damage. The difference? W did 433 more damage than Q. Secondly, I would have warded the blue as I was leaving. Wards provide more information the deeper they are in enemy jungle, especially during laning phase. If you know which side of the jungle the enemy jungler is, you know whether to play safe or aggressive. And this ward is complete waste. You have the information that enemy jungler started bot side. So it's very unlikely that he'll rush top immediately. You're wasting precious ward duration. Very good start. You used your Q very cleanly onto the minions. But a mistake here is that you can see Singed has the poison skill and you're playing so defensively. Just stay away from his poison and attack the minions. The reason why you need to attack minions is because single lanes like mid and top level up to 2 after getting all of first wave and a melee minion from the second wave. If you can level up before the opponent, you can get very good trade as it's 2 skills against 1. It's good choice to stand back for this kind of wave. It'll push towards you anyway. Plus if you fight, there's too many blue minions that you'll lose in trade. Minions do lot of damage at early game. You should have leveled up W at level 2. Like I said earlier, W does percentage health damage. So if Singed gets close to you, W auto for a good trade. Freezing the wave here is very good choice, but the way you did it could have been better. You should have immediately walked into the bush to lose the minion aggro as there's cannon minion and you're taking lot of damage. You should have used your TP here. The minion wave is very big. You're sacrificing too much experience which will result in you being behind in level which will result in losing lane. Another thing is do not buy sapphire crystal or ruby crystal at base. You can use them to refill health and mana at lane. Why spend money when you don't get any benefit? That money could have been used to restore health if your health dropped low. Very good here. No need to push minion waves quickly unless you have to back or enemy back just then. Good engage. Bit unlucky with your E, but your Q would have ran out, so you used all your skills very efficiently to time it with the gank. Good result, but only thanks to opponent not watching the mini-map and poor wave awareness. This is a pulling wave for Singed, so no need for him to step up like that, especially when he can see enemy jungler. In higher elo you need to zone them away from the minion wave, especially the cannon to burn some CS. You made a huge mistake here. You warded very well and pushing the wave was understandable call. But you warded there in case of enemy jungler, right? Then how did you miss the obvious TP? You have bigger minion than Singed here. So you should have looked for a trade. As Ornn, you have to constantly look for trades because you can refill health with your passive, but the opponent cannot. Just because Ornn is a tank doesn't mean he's weak champion. Due to his W percentage health damage, he's very strong champion. Good engage. The minion wave weren't in position to assist Singed, and you could have gotten very good trade only if you used W auto. It's your strongest damage combo and you didn't use it. Again, good engage. You have more minions than Singed. And you used your W. But you don't follow it up with your auto attack. And because this is a big minion wave, it's diveable. But you make a mistake here. Singed is so close to you. You should be using your short range W. Why are you using long range engage ult? But if you want to improve and reach top 0.43% in Iron 4, it's have a look at the next play and think about what the wrong play is. What do you think the problem was here? If you answered missing your skills, you're wrong. Anyone can miss their skills. It's okay to miss your skills. You'll get better mechanically as you play more. The problem here is bot lane came top after winning their lane. Then you should be recalling and defend bot. Bot lane is empty, and you can see enemy pushing bot. Because you share minion experience, you slow down in growth. Always look for empty lanes unless you know a teamfight is going to start. For example, when Dragon is up. The cost of this mistake is 2 bot turrets for 1 top turret. Free gold for enemy team who were behind. This game had so many macro management mistakes. But I don't want to overload you with information. Let's just focus on laning phase and call this video here.